tonight's topic is about the key differences between the diet mindset and the lifestyle mindset. Okay, so the diet mindset focuses primarily on short-term weight loss goals through restrictive eating. And an example of that could be you start a program like this and you go into a severe calorie deficit, meaning like maybe you were eating what you wanted to before, and then you start a program, and then all of a sudden it's like everything has to be clean, everything has to be healthy, and I'm gonna eat small portions with every meal. And you might not realize it, but you put yourself in a very calorie deficit, a severe calorie deficit, and created a lot of restrictive eating. And that is not going to be a sustainable way to do this. So but the lifestyle mindset pattern, or the way that we think, it's going to emphasize on long-term health instead of just about weight loss. When we think about long-term health, then it helps us shift out of focusing, I have to lose weight quickly, to I've got to create sustainable habits so I can be healthy long-term. Okay, so short-term versus long-term goals. That is a big difference between the diet and the lifestyle mindset. Let's talk about restriction again. Dealing with restriction, it creates a lot of rules that you feel like you have to follow, and it a lot of times will leave you feeling deprived in situations. So an example could be your family has pizza night, and you are on a Thursday night or Friday night, and you're like, well, I can't have pizza. So I'm just going to fix me a salad. And your family is eating pizza on a Friday night because it's pizza night, and you're not partaking in that. It could cause you to feel very restricted, especially if this is a continuous pattern that you're seeing. And what if you are, going back to the first one, being very strict on your foods, restrictive eating, to where you start triggering binges or severe cravings that you feel like you're fighting. So then what's going to happen when you indulge in that? So a lifestyle mindset pattern realizes that part of the process, part of creating sustainable habits, is about balance and moderation, and allowing yourself to indulge in more treat foods. And it helps create a healthy relationship with food. So, for example, going back to the pizza night, if you know that your family's having pizza night, then enjoy a slice or two of pizza, and you can have a side salad. You can have a salad on the side as well, but enjoy those little treats along the way, because it is about moderation. You're not doing that every night. You're creating balance. And I literally told one of the girls this weekend on Friday, I think, because she was doing I think she did a weigh-in or something on Friday, and she was talking about her results. And I was like, that's awesome, you know. And I said, but make sure that this weekend, that if you want to enjoy a treat, it's not like you're rewarding yourself, because I don't want you to have that thought. I don't want you to feel like you're rewarding. But if you want to enjoy some ice cream or pizza with your kids, then do that, because you're not on a diet. And actually enjoying ice cream or pizza is part of the process, is part of the healthy and fit lifestyle. that's where, Laura, when we were talking about enjoying the Starbucks drinks, you can't not ever have a Starbucks drink, right? Like, we have to be able to do that. And I love Starbucks as well. And I actually allow myself to get a Starbucks drink, like the more of the sugary one. I will do that once a week. I do it usually on Saturdays whenever I'm going to the grocery store, or Sundays if I go to the grocery store. But during the week, I will drink my normal coffee that is considered part of my healthier coffee. And then I'll enjoy like my treater coffee on the weekend. And because that is the way that we can live, we still enjoy the things we love in moderation. If we feel like that we have to give it up, we're going to revert back to old ways. And then we'll talk about what comes with that in just a second. So let's say that you are being restrictive and you are saying that you can't have the things that you love, like pizza or Starbucks drinks or any of that. And you're like, nope, I'm on a diet, or you don't even have to use that word. You could just show the pattern. And you don't do those things. But then what if you do? What if you are out with friends and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get pizza tonight. I'm going to get pizza tonight. And you're feeling like you're having to tell yourself no, but you do it anyway. And then the diet mindset comes with shame and guilt that you did it. Oh my gosh, I feel so guilty that I enjoy pizza with my friend. And the lifestyle mindset would be very self-compassionate and realizes that enjoying food is part of our process in moderation. So if you wanted pizza with your friend on Saturday night, enjoy that pizza, which creates a good relationship with food, because food is for enjoyment. If it's healthy or not healthy, there's no like rule that says you can't enjoy treat food. Like you can't, you're going to be punished for it. That creates a very negative relationship with food. So we want to, the lifestyle mindset recognizes that food is not just fuel, because that's our healthy foods that we're eating, that we are, maybe just, we're in the pattern during the week. We're just going to eat what our normal. Mary and her oatmeal, that's her normal. But actually, Mary likes she enjoys her oatmeal. So yes, we do eat food for fuel, but we also eat food for enjoyment. So we have to create enjoyment in our foods, or it's not going to be a sustainable way. Let's touch on the physical aspect, or the physical activity approach when it comes to the diet mindset. Exercise, from the diet mindset perspective, is a means to burn calories. And they really feel like that their workout that they start, a plan, they have a very rigid way of thinking. So if I don't do exactly what's on my plan, I'm not going to accomplish the goal. Or I have to work out to burn calories. So so you're constantly trying to outburn what you're eating. Whereas the lifestyle mindset views physical activity as part of our life, no matter what. No matter what, it's an enjoyable part that we are adopting forever, and it will enhance our overall well-being. So even if we're burning calories or not, movement is part of our lifestyle. Movement is part of our health. And yes, if we increase energy expenditure and we create more active movement, that is good, but we're not trying to outburn what we're eating. That's a diet mentality. And I want us to shift away from that and focus on movement is for our overall health. And a byproduct is that we're losing weight from it, if that is the goal. But this is something we're going to do for the rest of our life if we're losing weight or not. If we're losing weight or not, it's part of our lifestyle. Okay, bringing us back to the rules and restrictions of the diet mindset. Here is another situation that I have noticed with the diet mindset, with being very rigid, is that getting nervous about going to events, our parties, our holidays, our travels, things like that, where you get nervous because you feel like that you're not going to be on plan. Or feeling like I'm not gonna start, or I'm not gonna do well while I'm gone, so I'll start back up on Monday when I get home. This is a pattern that will constantly show back up, because that's not a lifestyle mindset way of thinking. The lifestyle way of thinking is about flexibility and allows us to navigate the changes. So if we're going on vacation, a healthy and fit woman is like, okay, well, what kind of movement can I do? I can go on walks. I can maybe do some stretching in a hotel. Or the lifestyle mindset is all about, what can I do at this event? Can I what kind of vegetables will they have? What kind of proteins do they have? Do I need to bring something? She is constantly thinking how she can create that lifestyle. Is she going to be so rigid at that event that she's not going to enjoy the treats that she wants? Like if there's chocolate covered cheesecake balls, no, she might want those. So she can look to see, okay, where's my healthy stuff? Or do I need to bring something? But I'm going to enjoy me some chocolate, what did I say? Cream
covered cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Yeah, cheesecake balls. Okay. She liked the balls, girls. Okay. So she gonna enjoy that, because that is about flexibility. And she's not gonna feel guilty for eating those balls. She's not, because she knows that's part of the lifestyle. Okay, here's another one that I want to discuss. Pretty much about identity and self-perception. When we feel like we're doing good strictly from losing weight, or how well we're doing on a diet, or instead of diet, I'm going to use like an example, keto. Meaning like, I'm doing good because I lost this much weight, or I'm doing good because I'm staying strict on my keto diet, or I'm staying strict on fill in the blank. That is a diet mindset. And in the diet habits, can you achieve massive results? You can, but at what sacrifice? Because it's not going to be a way that we can do this long term. So you have to retrain your way of thinking and be okay with not getting massive results, and shifting out of the identity that I'm not, I'm only doing good because I've accomplished this much weight. There are some diet plans, like nothing against Weight Watchers, because I did Weight Watchers, Mary did Weight Watchers, we did it. And there are some good things about it, but when it's just, I don't know how it is today, but back in the day, when it was just focused on weight loss, it makes you identify yourself as, well, I'm doing good. I've lost 30 pounds, right? But the reality is, the lifestyle mindset focuses more on a positive self-image based on your healthy choices. So I'm doing good because I am focusing on getting movement in. I am doing good because I am eating healthier than I ever have. I'm doing good because I'm drinking more water and I'm feeling the effects of that. I'm going to the bathroom more. Number two, not number one. We all hate going number one 100 times, but number two. I am doing good, from the healthy choice versus solely on what the scale is saying. Yes. Do we want the scale to move? Yes, but it cannot be the only thing that you identify with. I'm only doing good because I'm losing weight. That is not right. That's not going to be a sustainable way, because you're not going to always be losing weight. There's going to be seasons where you maintain, especially during holiday seasons. It would be a good strategy to focus on maintaining versus losing. But some people do lose, and that's okay. But this is a forever way of living. So we have to understand that if we go on vacation, we might just need to focus on eating healthier habits and not focused on the scale. And then when we get back, then you can focus more on getting the scale down. But it's not an indicator of success from the scale. It's about, I'm a healthy and fit woman, and I focused on more activity while I was on vacation. I'm a healthy and fit woman, and I went to this event, and I brought some fruit in my purse and some nuts. Why am I talking about balls and nuts tonight?
No comment.
We're going to have to edit that one out. But anyway. We have to identify ourselves as a person who is committed to the healthy and fit lifestyle, not the person who is going to lose massive weight at a quick period of time. The takeaway from the conversation tonight, I want you to take away that the way that you speak about your journey is going to either help you sustain these habits, or it's going to help you feel not good enough when you are, the expectation is not hit. Like you are not seeing the results that you might want in that season because of whatever, because of snowed in, or because of holidays, or because of an illness, or whatever it is. But what the positive thing from that is, okay, but I did this instead. I focused on this. I drink my water during this. The healthy habits is what helps promote us, what promotes the longevity of our journeys.